let's get right into it. Oh. Okay, so first of all, you don't want to be up this far without your team being there initially.
Alright.
With you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta sit back there till they come up, especially if you have something like a Gragas.
Yeah, who
There's
can
no
like
point
be
for you
front
to
lane,
lead
yeah.
either, yeah. So be more care about that. Alright.
I feel like I should always start blue on Graves, cause like to be efficient, like in
Yeah. I
jungle.
mean, well, the thing is, you can start rates too.
Yeah,
Actually, especially with Echo, you should have started rates.
yeah.
You should
Like
have
I
rested
start
the
Q
two.
for raids,
Yeah.
and then I take E like second.
Yeah.
Alright.
But you have to make sure that he's willing to do it first, so you would have to ask him, you know, like,
Yeah.
hey, can you queue
Yeah.
rates? In a melee versus range matchup, you might not always want to. You took too much damage from that, I think.
Yeah. Should have kite like
Yeah, your
more.
cutting was poor there. Pop your potion here. If you take that much damage off the start. Don't use your Q. Yeah, holy shit. That Q is really bad for your clear speed and your health.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when pacing is such a huge thing in the game, especially with the jungle matchups right now, you know what I mean? Every little bit counts. So. Okay. Are you going for full clear here?
I think I'll do like 5 camps. I just like skip golems and I'm trying for something.
Yeah.
Should have won mid, I think.
Well, yeah, what you should do here after Wraiths is you should like hover mid towards bot because you know that this might be coming. You're not looking at your lanes at all. So
Yeah.
if you look at your lane here, you would know that there's a very high likely of Elise coming to gank at level 3 against a shoved up melee. And yeah, on top of that, you should be trying to get river priority if you can. Like, she's gonna beat you level 3 if you guys 1v1, but you would ward this and then walk slowly into river and look for the scuttle if you can get it, and then rotate back into your jungle. But there's really no pressure on you to do anything other than counter gank and then continue farming. So,
Cause like
but
just
you
me
like
showing
that's
mid,
the
I think
biggest
like
proactive
save
thing
the
that you have to do. You know what I mean? If you're not doing that, then you're being way too passive and you're like pretty much not even a champ in the early game, you know what I mean? You're just someone that's farming and you'll finally appear in the mid game.
Like I feel just like showing mid save the life of Eco, cause like they could like went like where I am if I didn't show up mid.
What do you mean? Like show up mid when Elise was gonna gank?
Yeah.
No, you didn't have to show yourself, you just had to like hover. You know what I mean? Ooh, yeah, you probably want to flash the... You definitely want to flash the E there. And you have to pull. Like, if you know that they have control, you either pull into the brush or pull to the side. Like there, where they came from. That way you have more vision, or earlier vision on them, and know that they're going to come. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just revealed your Plays TV. I don't know if that, Oh, shit. Where'd it go?
What the fuck happened?
I have no clue. I think I accidentally clicked on another one of your videos or something.
Yeah.
I can't I can't pause and then go right back because it closes the video here.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Okay. One sec. So does that make sense? Because if you get that vision on them earlier or have at least the positioning to walk away, then you're safer there. All right. Yikes. Like, this sucks for your team. You know what I mean? Except for the fact that Caitlyn, like, something that kind of numbs the pain is that Caitlyn is going to be able to freeze here. He's probably going to shove and Kog'Maw will still get the wave. But that was one thing that would have maybe made it salvageable. Somewhat. Anyway, yeah, this is really bad for you because early game, like you have the right idea in terms of where you're going. Do you not have Greenfather's Gift?
Yeah, like I used like Green Fighter and the mastery that gives you HP and mana back on kills, and I don't know. I like it feels like
If you play Master Yi, I would understand taking Dangerous Game, but look, because like that's one of your main champs, and if you're in a game with him, I would understand way more so Dangerous Game. But I think especially on range champs, Greenfather's Gift is just way too good to pass up.
alright.
Um, and it helps your clear. It helps a lot. It gives you a definite um, like advantage in part of your gameplay, which is really good to have out of Mastery.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, you have the right idea in terms of you want a full clear, like where you are on the map technically. It's just the micro aspects of it, you just don't know to do right now. So
Yeah.
that's just something to look out for and work on.
That's
And then
like probably
also
why I'm
scroll,
stuck
because
D2.
what's up?
That's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
why
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like hard stuck Diamond 2.
I mean, that's the thing, right? But that's something that is seen with a lot of junglers in your elo. It's pretty consistent. Like, when you get to that elo, the issues that you have that keep you from climbing, depending on your role, a lot of times they're very similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you and pretty much every other high diamond jungler, the thing keeping you from getting up to master is, like, macro and awareness.
Yeah.
Um, in terms of like looking at the map, and then also the little things will a lot of times be lacking. Like I said about
Yeah.
like pulling the camp, having a little more awareness towards
Yeah,
where they
like
can
early
be.
game when I get cheese, like I could have flashed a cocoon, but I wasn't like super aware, so I didn't.
Yeah, you can wait on you can wait on longsword there and some mana. That's fine. Like that, you're gonna get blue buff anyway, right? So the mana isn't as important, but still, you can wait on the longsword. You're delaying your warrior or like your full jungle item way too long by doing this. And your
Alright.
full jungle item is actually a nice spike for you to have over Elise, because when you have Red Smite and your jungle item, you can beat her.
Yeah. But like since she went like Moby Boots, I thought I needed like full clear like faster, so I can um like I don't know like compense like the fact that she's ganking more than me.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good thinking. It's just you can get the Zerkers and then another longsword. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
But
could
like
like bring me
the
gold.
longsword will probably actually help your clear more than the extra dagger would. You know what I mean? In this
Yeah,
scenario, because especially if you have some lethality in your master runes.
yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, then definitely.
I have like the Tarzan rune page.
Yeah. You should have saved your Q for when he flashed, but that's
Yeah.
fine. That's 7, the Summoner School legend, dude. That guy helps people a lot on like on Reddit, I think. That's the guy I'm thinking of. Okay. No. I wouldn't do
Yeah,
this, cause
yeah,
you're
that's greedy as fuck. But like
well, no,
because
no,
I
no.
was botting.
It's not greedy in that sense because Elise is bought and you see her. Like your red is coming up and they're gonna go to it now. I guess actually, never mind. It ends up being okay because of the way this plays out. But that's only because like, yeah, I would say you should have based and then went bought because the way if you scroll down and with the numbers of it, you would have been able to get to your red buff right on time so that they wouldn't be able to steal it. But I guess you can reciprocate since she started that side and just take the top right instead. That's fine, actually. I was wrong about the initial remark I made there. It's fine for you to invade since Elise was bought. You just have
Yeah,
to look like the portraits are overlapping each other, so we're not really getting the information that we should be out of what's going to be
yeah,
happening bot lane. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
So like right now I see her, so I'm like, oh, we can cut her gank, and then I'm just adding here.
this is a free kill.
Just, yeah, yeah. That's why I spoke to
You
Solis
should
because like
W
she has
first.
Moby
And
Boots, so
holy fuck,
she's so
how is he
squishy.
level 5?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess you did take. Yeah, you took 2 solo waves mid, but still, holy moly. Yeah, and he just died. That's ridiculous. The game is absolutely over for him now.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Like also try to like always be positive with teammates like that, like good rotation guys and thing like that.
Yeah, just like Tarzan does, right? You learned that one
Yeah,
from
same
him
thing as
too?
Tarzan dude.
Yeah, for sure. um, alright. So, grab that, and then get a longsword.
Yeah,
Yes, go
that's right.
bot.
I'm not sure. Like, sometimes like when I'm ahead, I feel like um, Phantom Dancer is like better, but I don't know. Like, I think I should always go on Black Cleaver first.
No, you should go, if no one else has executioners, you should go executioners first, and then Black Cleaver, yeah,
Which, alright.
for Maokai.
Yeah, and there's Ali Nult, I guess. Like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, well, how long is the channel on the ult? Because
I don't know, but I'm
Executioners
sure
does
like
Grievous
if I
for
kill the target
2.5.
when he's on ult and he revives, he gets like
He
half
gets
HP.
half? Maybe, yeah. It depends on how long the time is of the
Yeah,
reset, yeah. Okay, this is good. You want to go this, start rotating out of the pit, like be ready to be here and just right away get right to bot lane
yeah,
for the tower. And
yeah,
that way also you can position to like cut off anyone that would try to come down. Because if
yeah.
you
Because I'm
see,
like
and a
super
lot of
strong right
times,
now.
yeah, like that's really important after the objective is the line that you lay to disallow them from coming down to help the tower. And then if you cut off
Yeah,
Kog'Maw, it's cool. Like that's even another kill. You know, you get kill tower and you're snowballing hard.
yeah,
I actually think like Elise is pretty bad for Diamond Solo Queue overall because you're really relying on the lanes that you give leads to carry the game
to carry you. Yeah,
100%.
because this ship like has super poor scaling.
Yeah.
Like especially into Graves, I think like you need to
Yeah,
pick
into
something that
Graves, if she doesn't
kills.
make her pre-6 count really hard, then it's over.
Yeah,
Like, it impresses me that Graves is even up in the game, you know what I mean?
yeah. I was first
Um,
pick and just let him up. So I was like, all right, free win, guys.
yeah, for sure. Holy shit, your team is fighting and you're just clearing. Yeah, you need to be rotating
Yeah,
over a lot faster. And you're using your mana, like that's really reckless of you to be using mana like that.
yeah. That's why I say lol. Cause like nobody died and like got lucky, but yeah, I will get punished in like some little games for doing that.
Yeah, you'd get punished really hard, dude. You would
Yeah,
die. 100%. They would just kill you and one other that they could tag, and then they get complete vision, and then you would just be stuck in your jungle trying to farm. They probably would have counter jungled it even if, holy shit. Did he already have his shield used or something?
yeah.
I
Karma
guess.
like shield him for going
That's
to wave.
fine. I guess, well, the thing is, if you get this ahead, you might not even need to go. Well, you should get Hex Drinker first and foremost for sure. Right now,
Yeah, cause
Hex
like
Drinker is 100%. Like, they have all
yeah,
magic damage, and their AD carry is a fucking Kog'Maw. So, Hex Drinker is, like, way too efficient for you here to get. Oh my god, please get a Hex Drinker.
no, I didn't get like any magic this whole game. I think.
Oh boy. Yeah, you should have definitely went that. You could
Yeah,
have even went Hex Drinker and Edge of Night, dude. Even though it got nerfed, like, it has lethality, it has MR,
yeah,
and you can use it, like, in between in a fight when you're reloading or something. And that would have been fine in this game. But a lot
yeah,
of games, yeah, Cleaver is good. PD will be good depending. You can even go certain combos of like PD and Death's Dance versus certain teams are like PD and Sterix. Yes, Sterix also you shouldn't like discount either. It's a pretty good item. If but obviously not when you have a Maw. But yeah, Maw is way too good for you this game, dude. Heck should have been right after your jungle
yeah.
item.
Like I felt I was like so ahead, so I could just like build like to do the most damage I can. But I think the thing I should see things is like
No, Hex
I need to
Drinker.
get tankier. Yeah,
Yeah, Hex Drinker gives you like a gun with a shield on it on top of that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's an offensive and a defensive option, and it just makes you a juggernaut to them pretty much.
yeah,
Does that make sense?
yep.
Cool, cool. All right. here you can shove out the next wave. Right now,
and like
right now
crashes
you
into
see
tower.
enough. You see enough to. So okay, this is one big thing as well. You should be constantly looking at your map. You saw Elise here. You see Zillion here. You see Kog'Maw here. Before that, you didn't see Karma. Okay, but now you think in your head. You're always doing math in your head. Okay, you know that the only people that are available to come top then are Maokai and Karma. Since they're in Fog of War, they can't fucking kill you. You can just walk out, right?
I can just kill them.
And
Also.
now, exactly, and now it's just Maokai. Now it's about to be Maokai and Elise, but once you have ult, you can actually 1v2 them still. So it's really about like knowing your spikes and your timings, as well as like your overall power level to them, and who is missing and who isn't. Like if you're not looking at your map constantly and thinking about that, then you're not actually trying to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I felt like that cocoon was bullshit, to be honest. Like, it hit me, but was so close.
What's up? You felt like you could
Looking
have
at
pushed.
that cocoon, like, that Elise landed on me, like, wasn't, like, completely on me. So it's like,
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
like, I thought I was like, Elise is coming for sure. But
Well,
I
you
know I
should
can,
just.
like,
I mean, the
1v2
thing is,
if I dodge a cocoon.
no, you should hard hide inside the minion. Like, you don't even need to get away from tower aggro at that point. Because what happens is, you go in the minion, she can't cocoon you at all. Most of her, like, post early damage. So, like, before she QWs you, you E within the minions for the resistance, for the MR. And then after she QWs you, you just stay in the minions because, like, that's all her early damage. And then with the execute wouldn't be enough, like to keep you from just killing them through all their like attempted burst. You know what I mean? So you could have just, as long as you don't get stunned there, you just burst her before she can do anything to you. So that's a place where it's okay to just face tank pretty much, as long as you're not eating the cocoon because you're behind minions. See, like you're 8-2-1, but look how many different things you could have done better this game. You know what I mean? And if you just keep focusing on them while you play your games in D2, then I'm sure you'll climb actually pretty quick. Because if like you're just gonna get handed wins like this, even even when you're not like going full tryhard doing all the right things in the early game, then imagine once you actually get really good at like like your early game and full awareness.
Yeah, cause like I think I'm like mechanically decent, but I just like have potato brain. That's the way like I describe myself. Like I'm kind of good mechanically, but like when I just play like on autopilot, I just suck dicks.
Do you know all of Graves' animation cancels?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was gonna say if you don't, even though practice tool is out, then I'm disappointed.
Yeah. Like, is it okay right now for me to push bot, or I should like be mid?
No, that's fine, dude. Well, yeah, you're getting a free tower. You should look mid for sure to see like what that tower HP is, to see how the minion wave is forming around it for sure. But you don't have to be there right now. You're getting really good split pressure in 2 towers instead of 1.
Yeah, cause like I always like the split pressure like mentality kinda. Cause like I used to play like a lot of Mastery, so
yeah, for sure.
I always like see the game kind of the same way, I guess.
I got you. You should definitely go PD here. There's no spot where they haven't let you be in auto attack range, and where like the reasons you would get it is either you need the range against their comp, which you don't because they're giving you your auto attacks as many times as you need them, like and they're not threatening you within that range. So and it's like the second reason, would then be if you're threatened within your own auto attack range to the point that you need that extra long range auto. But yeah,
I
you
feel
don't.
this way because like they have Kog'Maw, so things might get like.
Nah, dude. Your QR kills Kog'Maw in his place. Like if he doesn't move, and if he moves away from the Q, then he's just not DPSing, and the R already burst him a shit ton, and you already have Gragas and Echo on him, so you don't like. You really don't have to do much against the Cog here.
All right.
Other than maybe give backup damage for your divers. I mean, honestly, you guys don't even have to dive. Like with this Caitlyn and a Graves, you guys just
we can just like take free shits like that.
Yeah. So this is pretty good. get wards. So when you're this ahead, like you want to put your pink here. You shouldn't have this if you're not gonna get. If you're not gonna get 2 pinks on every buy, then you shouldn't have this.
Right.
And if you don't have like trackers, etc., which you won't really have in this matchup where the red changes the entire matchup from the moment that you get it.
Like right now, I felt like my team could like get out and I can take free tower.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't know like if I should have like rotated.
You should keep looking. Like you need to keep switching back and forth. That's really, really important. And that's mainly just an effort thing, you know what I mean? So you just like after this session you have to start really putting in the effort every game that you play into that. Okay.
Like I'm super aware of like my mini map, but I don't like look at the screen like I like legit always check my mini map, but I don't like as you say like it gives me information about like who's low and who's full HP and things like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also like gives you even tower HP like minions and everything. Like it's really important to be scrolling. And if you don't F key, like if I'm sure you've seen my videos me talking about F keying, right?
Yeah, F keys, yeah.
Yeah, you should really practice that as well. That's just another effort thing.
Yeah. But I think like this game was like I got like 10 minutes queue or something, so like there was like low diamond queue.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
I felt like that was like
it's pretty stompy.
As I said, yeah. I just play like on autopilot and do like crazy stuff like buying this.
Yeah, but still, you know what I mean? You want to practice how you plan on playing, and especially if you want to climb, like, it's really important for you to constantly play really well. Perunon's nice. It doesn't matter, really. You could have built Nashor's Tooth, yeah.
Like, the animation that, like, push back the minions works, but it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, here you just group bot. Okay, so even though this was pretty stompy, yeah, there's like a lot that you're gonna focus on, right? So it's the early game, knowing the counter pressure, like that's just like I said, paying attention and knowing where she started. Like you didn't even know where she started because you didn't look at the lanes really.
I pinged it. She started red.
Oh, okay, got you. So yeah, you know even what side she's gonna come from. If she's going to level 3 gank. So, actually, she got level 3 off top and then came. But either way, yeah, if you had been bot side and then rotated over, then you could have even maybe done something after they used their cooldowns, or at the very least, like I said, counter pressure, because your job there is to just counter pressure and to CS, or to, like, full clear. But if you're not counter pressuring, then you're not doing, like, 50+% of your job in the early game, right?
Yeah.
Even though full clearing is your job, there's also like you're also supposed to be using yourself as vision and as counter pressure for if they use cooldowns, because then the 2v2 like can switch up instead of them just getting a strong. Because Elise has the stronger 1v1, right? So yeah, that's one area that you can actually win and start to snowball matchups and stuff.
Right.
Do you have any questions?
No, but like one thing like I'm struggling with is like counter jungling like when I'm not on mastery. Cause like when I'm on E, like I know for sure that I'm gonna beat that guy because he's fucking trash. Like when I'm on other jungle, like I always feel like to play passive is like safer because also like I know like I might get cocked by their laner even though if like my laner has the lead, I'm not sure he's gonna rotate. Like I don't know when I need to like counter jungle. Like I don't know like auto space like
you don't know when it's better to counter jungle as opposed to farming your own jungle, or what?
Like I don't know when I should like go fuck this guy up in his jungle.
Oh, counter jungle, like find him and actually fight him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you an example. Earlier today, I had to play Elise and Tavai, right?
Yeah.
And I knew I had a strong, like, the very beginning, going into the game, my first thought is, my level 3, I'm going to be able to get a gank on the Gangplank if he goes... Because I had a gank... There was a Gangplank top versus I had a Zed, okay? Like, he counterpicked a top... Yeah, a top Gangplank into Zed. So, Zed can actually win the matchup really hard if I get him going. And I'm thinking, like, okay, since Zed won't really have damage on GP, he might go E instead of W second. That means that I'm going to have level 3 before he has level 3 and his W. So I went top, ganked, he TP'd, the wave was frozen, I came back, we got the kill again, 2-0, the game is over. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not really, because they ended up getting a little, like, when they hit their spikes in the mid-game, they were able to extend it a little longer. But still, if you don't get that lead early, pre-6 against Vi, it's really hard. On top of that, I know pre-6, I'm going to have to find Vi and fight her, because once she hits 6+, then it's going to be really tough. But at the same time, you can't do that if your lanes don't have priority and if you don't have proper tracking of her. Because if they get a good angle on you, then your 1v1 against her doesn't matter. You have to make sure that you have a good angle where you can 1v1 that's like priority for your champion, that is better for them, and you have to make sure that it's 100%. So like you said, playing passive isn't always going to be the best option, but it's the best option if you're not sure what to do next. So what I want you to do is you can keep doing that, but you have to keep looking for opportunities like I've been telling you. And like as you do, you'll notice more times that you can actually counter jungle, find the one-on-one, like because you'll see all other 4 people on the map. You'll see the minion waves. You'll know to yourself, you know, oh, they can't roam, like they're shoved in, or they're holding a freeze right now, or my lane has priority. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what you want to think about going into that.
Like the thing is, like I like almost never trust my laners to like come help me, even though if they have priority. Like I'm never sure that like my laner is gonna come help me if. Like,
but you said you're a good. You said you're a good micro player, right? Like.
Yeah.
So even if your laners aren't going to come help you, if you know that at the very least they can hold the enemy laner in lane and keep them there because the enemy laner needs to get their CS because they're shoved in, or because the enemy laner isn't even looking or really paying attention, or on the other side from what you're trying to do, like if the mid laner is on bot side and you're invading red from top side and your top laner has pressure, like you just, at that point, it's fine. Like you're safe to just trust your one-on-one micro, like, and you're fighting one-on-one. So if you're not doing that, especially if you're playing something like Graves or Yi or any scaler, then you're not going to be able to do anything early game. Like, I mean, obviously as Yi, you wouldn't really look to fight. But even on the early game champs as well, like if you're not going to do anything with them early, with the priority and opportunities that you have and a good 1v1 matchup, then you're just going to get outscaled. Like in my example, you know what I mean? Like the Vi would hit level 6 and it's just over. So, yeah. Any other questions?
Nah, man. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Glad we finally got a session in, and
yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe we'll get another sometime soon. After, yeah, let me know how you feel you're improving on everything, and keep in touch for sure. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Yep. We'll talk soon, dude. Peace.
All right, peace.